Hey yogis, it's Michelle at Yoga 7. In here by myself tonight, so working on creating content for you solo. It's going to be my first go at it, so I'm waiting on my microphone. So I have a wireless mic on order, and so my voice, while I'm trying to project, give me feedback. Let me know if this works, or if I do need to hassle with the microphone, then I will certainly do so. So tonight we're going to work on some stress relieving, some emotional neutralizing, and just allowing all of everything to pass on through. We've made it through a full weekend of some stress-filled uncertainty and anxiety, so hopefully we can find some grounding, some peace, some calm, and see where we take it. Start yourself in child's pose tonight and working to the Ujjayi breath. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide, forehead down, and begin to draw in through the nose and back out through the nose. Relax the tongue away from the top side of the mouth. Relax the jaw lying down. Just beginning to notice here the mental state. Notice the speed of the thoughts. Noticing here what's present. Set a seed of intention, a direction in which you'd like your energy to flow. In through the nose and slowly back out. And then working into this space of stillness, offering up yourself a sense of silence in the mental body, and the mental chatter that might be cruising through. Draw yourself up and into your tabletop, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, cycling through cows and cats. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, round it out. Tuck the chin in, send the gaze back. The inhale, open up, broaden the collarbones, lift the heart. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin in, gaze is back. Inhale, open up, broaden the collarbones, lift the heart. Exhale, round it out. A few more times here in your own movements, in your own cues, just noticing what's present in the spine. Noticing what's present in the shoulders and in the hips. Beginning to notice the ease or effort at which it takes you to breathe in, or the ease or effort at which it takes you to breathe back out. Then drawing yourself back through your tabletop, find a good freedom of movement here, just moving through the joint capsules, the outer hips, the neck, the shoulders. Just feel yourself, notice the fluidity in the physical body. Ground yourself through your intention in the mental body. I want to open up the wrist channels, turn the palms so the thumbs turn out. Working back through the finger pads, lift the heels of the palm up, sinking the weight into the heels. A big breath into the wrist channels, and a big breath back out. Back up and through your tabletop, then lift the hips up and back, shift into the down dog. Pedal out each leg, then into the knees, lengthen through the spine. Guide your heart back, send the inner quads back. A deep breath in. Sink through the heels, breathe it out. In through the nose. Lengthen down to the spine, breathe it out. And draw it back down into tabletop, Sarvangasana gate pose. Step your right foot out to the right, turn the toes directly out or forward. Then reach up out of the left side body. The back foot can be tucked under, the toes under, it can be toenails face down. The right hand up for the left wrist, open through the side body. Take a big breath through the left side lung. Exhale fully. Drawing yourself back up, and then switch sides. The alignment in Sarvangasana is so that the knee is aligned with the arch, the toes point forward if you've got it. Lift through the right side body. Deep breath in. Right hand or left hand can come for the right wrist. Open through. A big breath in. Through the right side lung. Turn the right armpit back. The gaze can go up over the right elbow if you've got it. And drawing yourself back up. Coming back through into your tabletop. Stretch forward into Anahatasana, puppy dog. The gaze is forward. Breath is through the side bodies. If you've got it, maybe the chin to the mat. Opening up out of the lats and the upper spine. Breathe it back out. Draw forward and into your Sphinx pose. Drop into the belly, pick up out of the heart. Roll the shoulders down the spine. The gaze can go up, perhaps into your King Cobra. Breathe it out. Exhale fully. In through the nose. Drop the shoulders. Lift the heart. Exhale. Drop the heart to the mat. Press back up into your tabletop. Got 2 blocks here. If you've got blocks at home, grab them. If not, let me know and we'll get you some blocks for your home practice. Walk the right foot forward between the blocks. Pick up out of the heart. The gaze is up into your kneeling warrior. Palms can interlace to a steeple grip if you've got it. Gaze can go up for a balanced challenge. Open up through the front side of the hip. Take a big breath in through the side bodies. The exhale, half splits, Ardha Chandramasana, open up the hamstrings. Pick up out of the heart, hinge yourself forward and down. A cleansing breath in to the back side of the right leg. Pick up out of the heart. We have a tendency to want to round and hunch in, especially when we're working through anxiety and heightened of emotions. Lift. Feel yourself liberated and free. Take a big breath in. Breathe it out. And then draw forward and into your lunge. The back knee can stay down or it can lift up. Reach the right palm to the sky. Gaze is up over the right thumb. Take a breath into the outer right hip. And the exhale, drop it back down. Back into your kneeling warrior, Anjaneyasana. Pick up out of the heart. And here with your exhale, take the kneeling twist. For those of you who want a bit more energetic practice, you can tuck the toes and pick up the back knee. Take a length through the left side of the spine, hollow the belly, take the twist, gaze, it can go up over the right shoulder. Inhale to draw back up, kneeling warrior, gaze is up. And the exhale, take it down into runner's lunge, both hands to the inside of the right foot. You can work with the blocks or pillow, whatever you've got at home, books perhaps. Resting down and in, maybe turn the blocks to the lowest notch. And take a big breath here into the outer right hip, lengthening the heart forward. Finding your space, creating the stillness, and just noticing what becomes present. That initial wave of sensation passes through the hip. Do you clench into the jawline? Do you clench your tongue? Do you furrow your eyebrows? Mindful here, a deep breath in, a big breath back out. Walk the hands back up underneath the shoulders. Circle around into your Prasarita. Back toes tuck under, toes in, heels out. Working into Prasarita, reach the heart forward and down. Lift the sits bones to the sky. And take a big breath in. Lengthen down, breathe it out. One more here, in through the nose. Breathe it back out. Palms underneath the shoulders. Into your Skandasana, bend into each knee. Point the toes up, but the front if you've got it, or perhaps into the variation where both feet are planted down. It looks like this. And then switch sides. Just ninja yourself back and forth, right to left. Opening up out of the hips, where the emotional center of the house, or emotional center of the body is. And the hips are the onions of the body. And then drawing yourself one more time each side. And then back to the front. Work here with the chest expansion grip if you prefer. Perhaps if the hamstrings are tight, just walk the hands forward and feel that deep lengthening of the back side of the body. Cleansing breath in. Breathe it out. Use the palms to the hips. Inhale to rise and lift all the way up to standing. Warrior 2, pivot the right toes forward, sink in. Palms out to a T, gaze is forward. Inhale to reverse, pick up out of the right side. Take your left hand up for the wrist. Open through the right side body. And take it down into your downward facing dog. For those of you working for energetic practice, move through your chaturanga. Press the heart back, sending in the quads back. A big breath in. Lengthen down through the spine. Breathe it out. Working the strength of the underside of your body to support the length of the top side of the body. In through the nose. Lengthen down. Breathe it out. Drop back down to the knees. Blocks to the front side of the mat. If not already there, step the left foot forward. Kneeling warrior. Palms up overhead. Gaze is up if you've got it. Keep the shoulders down. Away from the ears. Keep the left toes soft. And open through the right side of the body, the fire side. Breathe deep into the front side of the right hip. With your exhale, send it into half splits, Ardha Hanumasana. Lengthen out of the spine, pull the heart forward, and breathing it out, exhale fully. In through the nose. Exhaling it out. Turn the outer left hip back. Turn your right hip point forward. Another breath in. Exhale. Drawing back in. Take your runner, low lunge with an easy twist. Left palm to the sky. Gaze is up. Over the left thumb. And begin to hug in. Hug your right armpit into the left knee. Gaze goes over the left thumb. Deep breath in. Breathe it back out. Drop the left palm down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Palms reach up. Gaze goes up. And take with your exhale the twist. The right elbow to the left knee. For those of you looking for a more energetic practice, pick the back knee up. Big breath in through the side body. Twist it open. Breathe it out. One more here. In through the nose. Exhale fully. Inhale to rise. Palms reach. Gaze goes up. Breath draws in. And the exhale back down into your runner's lunge. So as we move through this practice, it's a little bit of reality, and that it's like, oh no, what did I do next, and how much I rely on the students and you guys to keep me accountable for right to left, and Jenny Blazing, and Teresa comes to mind of, oh Michelle, you forgot this, so if I forget something along the way, shout it out. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale fully. Walk the hand back up underneath the shoulders. Prasarita. Toes in, heels out wide. Working into a twist if you like. Opening up through the side body. And you can use a block or you can bird cage up onto the palm. Simply just putting it down through the fingertips and reach open through the left side. And with your exhale, drop it back down. Reach open through the right side. Press your left hip up and back. Tendency is to want to drop our hips. It looks like this. So open up through the torso rather than compromising the lumbar. Take a big breath in. Then the exhale, drop it back down. Place the palms to the hips. Inhale to rise and lift. Exhale out, warrior 2. Pivot forward, sink in. Palms to a T. Gaze is strong. Those of you looking for the energetic practice, working through the midline of the body, lift up out of the heart, open up out of the left hip. Inhale to reverse. Right hand can come for the wrist. Open through. Take a big breath through the left side long. With your exhale, take it down. Downward facing dog. Cleansing breath in. Exhale it out. One more here, in through the nose. Big breath out. Dropping down onto the knees. Setting up into your child's pose. Taking 5 full grounding breaths here. Maybe rock out the third eye side to side. Drawing back into your intention. Drawing back into the breath. In through the nose. And back out again. Back up into your tabletop as you're ready. And working into pigeon pose. Bring your right knee in. For those of you that work the pigeon on the spine, flip around onto your back, work your figure 4, recline pigeon pose. Square off through the hips. Tuck your left knee behind your left hip and then lower yourself forward and down. Use the blocks as you need to build the ground up to you always. And then reach forward and down. In through the nose and slowly back out again. Part of this online yoga is the ego trying to tell you that your body or your shape needs to look like what you see on your screen. Just please be mindful that that is not the case. Your shape today does not match your shape tomorrow. The tension and tightness, the emotions, the experiences, anticipations, obligations, everything rolls through the body. It starts to just have a little bit of different shape or a little bit of different sensation each time. So just meet yourself where you're at tonight. A deep breath in. And that breath draws back out again. Coming back up, look into Janu Shirshasana. Rotate to the right glute, flip around to the left foot forward. Rotate the flesh out from underneath your sits bones. Reach the right palm up and around. Rainbow through. Now, tendency is to want to draw forward and down. It looks like this. Use your left elbow to reach up. Leverage into the pose and the shape. Gaze is up over the right thumb. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale it out. And drop back down. Modified wild thing. Right palm down. Lift the left hip to the sky. Lift the left palm back. A deep breath in. And the exhale, drop it back down. Switch sides here. Begin first in pigeon. So if you worked on the recline variation on the opposite side, do so again here. If you need to move from down dog into pigeon to swing the knee forward, work it into your transition, your shape. Mindful here, the breath, noticing where you clench, noticing where you tighten. Breathing it out. In through the nose. Slow it back down. And just notice what comes present in the mental body. As that sensation awakens, does the mental body draw away from the mat, away from the practice? Can you draw it back into your shape, back into the present moment, connecting the mind and the body? Take the last deep breath in. Exhaling it out. And drawing yourself back and around. Reach the left palm open for Janu Shirshasana. Use the right hand as your leverage, your right elbow. Reach the left rib cage up and back. Gaze can go up over the left elbow if you've got it. Kick through your right heel. Even the pinky toe is a part of this shape. Take a big breath through the left side body. Exhale fully. Drop back down, modified wild thing. Pick up out of the right side. Cleanse the breath in. Exhale, drop it back down. Take Utthita Hasta Padasana, take the feet out wide. Rotate the flesh out from underneath your sits bones. Hinge yourself forward and down. Now, the blocks are right here. So use those to work into your forearms. perhaps go a little bit further out into the full variation, fullest expression. Just work to where your body is now. Tendency is to want to look up at the screen. Tendency wants to look around. In a house setting, it's very likely that the distractions are, oh gosh, I need to clean that corner, organize this space. So I really encourage you to find a space that you feel offers the least amount of distractions in this practice. It allows you to go deeper into the breath, deeper into the body, in through the nose, and back out again. Walk the hands back up underneath the shoulders, and back up and around. Take Pada Konasana, the soles of the feet together. Now, if you tend to round into your back that looks like this, beginning to lift up, rotate the flesh out from underneath your sits bones. Pick the heart up, roll the shoulders back. Cleanse the breath in. Exhale, hinge yourself forward and down. With like a deeper variation, place your elbows onto the knees, perhaps the hands onto the blocks, or maybe down on birdcage palms. Hinge yourself forward and deep breath in. Exhale. One more here, in through the nose. Breathe it out. Walk the hands back up underneath. Yourself into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Rotate the flesh out from underneath your sits bones. Reach the heart up, lift the gaze up. With your exhale, take it down and fold. Hang out here. Give yourself 12, 15 breaths. And just welcome gravity. Down through the backside of the body. Drop the head further down and in. Tuck the chin in. Keep folding. Breathe into the backside of the body. If you'd like to leverage the shape, place the hands on the pinky edges, pick up out of the heart and fold. In through the nose. Drop the head down and in. Chin to chest, nose to knee, forehead to shin bones. And just beginning to notice, where does the body let you give? Where do you feel a little bit more space? And then direct your attention into that space. Direct your breath into that space and balloon it out. Fold yourself in and down, breath draws out. A tuck of the chin to the chest and roll yourself open one vertebrae at a time. Good. All the way back up. Excellent. One more hip opener here tonight. From tabletop, Gomukhasana. Cross your right knee behind the left knee. Now, if you need a block, set the block underneath your glutes at this point here. If you feel this in your outer knees on either side or the ankles, work the adjustment. So bring the glute out from underneath you, sink the hips down, pick the heart up, and or sit up higher onto the block. Those of you on a deeper variation or sensation, walk the hands forward, tuck the chin in, drop the head down, and then breathe. You're seeing what presents in this shape. Notice the sensation. In through the nose. Hinge yourself from your hips. Tuck the chin in. Roll yourself back up. Now, for those of you who'd like to ninja around. For those of you who'd like to do your kick line and flip around, just depending on where you're at tonight. Keep the practice as your own, not as my videos instruct you completely. Turn the outer right hip down. Hinge forward, walk the hands forward, any level you're able to go. Now, if this shape does not fit for your practice this evening, you can work into just a crisscross leg, one leg in front of the other, looking forward and out from here. That might become a hip opener for some. So that just looks like this here. For those of you working full Gomukhasana, you will cross at the knees to pull the ankles away from one another and hinge yourself forward and down. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale it out. One more here. Big breath in. Hinge yourself down. Breathe it out. Rock yourself back up. And then lower all the way down onto your mat. Scoot yourself to the middle. Bridge pose. Bring the heels to the glutes. Lift the hips up. Work the palms underneath you. Squeeze the legs. And press up through the hips. Pull the heart back. For those of you who have blocks and you'd like to work supported bridge here, please feel free to do so. And then balloon the belly up. Balloon it back down. Inhale, inflation to the belly. Exhale, find the bottom side of the lungs. Find the midline down through the mid arches, up from the hips. Bring the heart back. Exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow the soles of the feet to come together. The knees fall out wide. Palms, if they rest, face up, somewhere between the hips and the shoulders. Perhaps one to the heart, one to the belly. Take a cleansing breath in. Slow everything down. One more here. Just notice what a sense of stillness, of silence brings to the physical and the mental bodies. Breathe it back out. As you're ready to finish out your practice, go through your happy baby pose. Step your feet to the sky. Keep your low back on the ground. Gently rock out side to side here. Press through the heels. Lift and spread the toes. Roll through the ankles. Place the hands on the inner knees. Push them out and away. A deep breath in. Exhale it out. And into your supine twist. Hug the right knee into the chest. Let the left leg go straight and long. A deep breath into the right side hip. Exhale, swing the right knee over to the left side. Gaze is back over the right thumb. Work the right hip directly on top of the left hip. You can use the left hand to encourage the right knee down. And breathe here into the right side long. And back around, hug the right knee into the chest. Squeeze it in. Switch sides. Left knee draws in. And then swing it over to the right. Gaze back over the left thumb. Take a cleansing breath in. And drop the left shoulder. Breathe it up. Drop the right knee, or the left knee rather. Maybe the right hand comes to the left knee as you encourage that deeper variation if it feels good for you. If not, stay put. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale fully. Drawing back and around. And then hug both knees into the chest. Pull yourself in. Offer yourself words of gratitude for showing up to your mat this evening. And with your exhale, relaxing out to Savasana, final resting state. Extend the feet and the palms out wide and long. Closing the eyes. To finish out these videos, I will guide you through and into a meditation. You can work through that meditation for as long as your schedule allows. So as you lay here in your Savasana, or perhaps legs up the wall, close the eyes and steady the gaze. Relax the muscles of the eyes and the muscles behind the eyes. Just beginning to notice the speed at which the thoughts are moving. Beginning to notice here what's present in the mental and the physical bodies. Notice where there's resistance of the present moment and where you can soften and lean into it just a little bit further. To bring the awareness into the breath, noticing the ease or effort at which it takes you to breathe in, and the ease or effort at which it takes you to breathe back out. Allowing the breath to draw in a bit fuller, a bit deeper, and more expansive through the chest and the lung cavity. And breathe it back out. There's any sense of urgency remaining in the mental or the physical bodies. Soften around that as well. Guiding yourself further in, going beyond the emotional body, any of the fears or anxiety, any of the obligations or anticipations. And just go further into the stillness. Offer yourself up a sense of silence. And tune in to your own breath. The waves of the inhale, the releases of the exhales. Allowing yourself to go even further, softening around the entire physical body. Allow yourself to feel fluid. Allow yourself to be in this space for as long as your evening allows you to be.